5 years from now, you could be waking up without an alarm clock. No boss to report to, no paycheck to chase, no bills that make you anxious. Or you could be exactly where you are right now, just 5 years older. The difference between those two versions of you? It's not luck, it's not connections, it's not even how much money you're making today. It's a decision. And in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to walk you through the exact framework that has helped thousands of ordinary people reach financial freedom in 5 years or less, starting with very little. Stay with me because this is the video that could genuinely change your life. Before we talk about how to get there, we need to get one thing straight. Most people have no idea what financial freedom actually means. They think it means being rich, having a yacht, a mansion, flying private. That's not financial freedom, that's just being wealthy. Financial freedom is much simpler and far more achievable. Financial freedom means this: your passive income covers your expenses, period. That's it. If your monthly expenses are $3,000 and your investments or assets generate $3,000 a month without you working, you are financially free. You don't need to be a millionaire. You need to be strategic. Now, here's the number I want you to figure out right now. What is your financial freedom number? Take your monthly expenses, multiply by 12, then multiply by 25. That's your target. That's the nest egg you need, based on the 4% withdrawal rule, to live off your investments forever. For example, if you spend $3,000 a month, your number is $900,000. Sounds like a lot, but here's where most people stop and where you are going to keep going. Let me show you something that will blow your mind. Most people think saving money is about putting $100 here and $200 there, but financial freedom is about compounding. And when you see the math, everything changes. Let's say you're 28 years old. You invest $1,000 a month into an index fund that returns an average of 10% per year, which is historically very normal for the S&P 500. In 5 years, you'll have approximately $77,000. Okay, that's not freedom yet, but here's where it gets interesting. What if instead of $1,000, you invested $2,500 a month? In 5 years, you'd have over $190,000. And if your annual return is 10%, that's roughly $19,000 a year in passive income just from that money growing. Now, combine that with a side business, rental income, or dividend stocks, and suddenly 5 years doesn't sound so crazy anymore. The key insight here is this: the gap between your income and your expenses is your weapon. The wider that gap, the faster you reach freedom. All right, let's get into the actual plan. I'm breaking this into 3 phases. This phase is about eliminating financial chaos from your life. Step 1. Kill your bad debt. Credit card debt, personal loans, anything above 7% interest rate, attack it aggressively. This is your first battle. Win it. Step 2. Build a 3-month emergency fund. Before you invest a single dollar, have $5,000 to $15,000 sitting in a high-yield savings account. This is your armor. Without it, one emergency wipes out all your progress. Step 3. Increase your income. This is non-negotiable. You cannot cut your way to financial freedom. You need to earn more. Freelancing, overtime, a side hustle, a second job. I don't care what it is, but you need more money coming in. Even an extra $500 a month changes everything over 5 years. Now the engine starts. Step 4. Invest at least 30% of your income. Max out your tax-advantaged accounts first: 401k, IRA, Roth IRA, free money from employer matching. Take all of it. Step 5. Build one income stream outside your job. This could be a content business, affiliate marketing, a small e-commerce store, rental income, or a service-based freelance business. One extra income stream is all it takes to accelerate your timeline by years. Step 6. Learn to invest in index funds. Don't try to pick individual stocks. Don't day trade. Just invest consistently in low-cost index funds. S&P 500, total market funds. Let compounding do the work. Step 7. Restructure your lifestyle around your number. By now, your investments are growing, your side income is real, and your expenses are lean. Run the numbers. Are you at 80% of your freedom number? 90%? Step 8. Reduce dependency on your job. Start working part-time, take a sabbatical, or go full freedom. This phase is about transitioning, not quitting cold turkey. Step 9. Protect what you've built. Insurance, estate planning, tax optimization, a financial advisor. Wealth is easy to build and easy to lose. Protect it like a fortress. Now, I want to be honest with you, because most financial YouTubers won't be. Obstacle number 1. Lifestyle inflation. You get a raise, you buy a nicer car. You move to a bigger apartment, and suddenly, you're no richer than before. This is the #1 killer of financial dreams. Every time your income goes up, your savings rate goes up, not your lifestyle. Obstacle number 2. Shiny object syndrome. Crypto, NFTs, the next hot stock, real estate in some random city. People lose years jumping between strategies. Pick one lane, stay in it. Consistency beats cleverness every single time. Obstacle number 3. The people around you. I'm going to say something uncomfortable, but the people in your life might not support this journey. They'll invite you to expensive dinners, they'll mock your frugality, they'll call you obsessed. You need a community, even if it's online, of people who understand what you're building. Obstacle number 4. Impatience. Month 3 will feel slow, month 12 will feel slow, but by year 3, momentum kicks in. By year 5, you'll look back and realize, that was the fastest and most important 5 years of my entire life. Let me give you real numbers from real people. Case 1. The teacher. A 32-year-old teacher making $52,000 a year. She started a tutoring business on the side, cut her expenses aggressively, invested 40% of her income. By 37, her investments and tutoring income replaced her teaching salary. She still teaches, by choice. Case 2. The software engineer. A 26-year-old making $95,000. He had $40,000 in student debt, paid it off in 18 months, invested the rest into index funds, and started a SaaS product on the side. By 31, the product was generating $8,000 per month. He left his job at 31. Case 3. The immigrant family. A couple, both working minimum wage jobs, who committed to saving 50% of their combined income. They house hacked, bought a duplex, lived in one unit, rented the other. By year 5, the rental income covered their mortgage entirely. They saved enough to buy a second property. That second property cash flows $1,200 a month. These aren't lottery winners. These aren't geniuses. These are people who made a decision and then made it again every single day for 5 years. Here's the thing nobody talks about enough. Financial freedom is not primarily a financial problem, it's a mindset problem. Most people operate from a scarcity mindset. There's never enough. I'll start saving when I earn more. I'll invest when I have extra money. The financially free operate from an abundance mindset built on discipline. I pay myself first. I invest before I spend. I don't wait for the perfect moment. I create it. The shift happens when you stop seeing investing as losing money and start seeing it as buying your future freedom. Every $100 you invest today isn't $100 spent. It's a piece of your freedom purchased. And when you start seeing it that way, the sacrifice doesn't feel like sacrifice anymore. It feels like building. So, can you be financially free in 5 years? Yes, absolutely yes. But only if you start today. Not next Monday, not when you get your next raise, not when things calm down. Today. Here's what I want you to do right now. 3 things. 1. Calculate your financial freedom number. Monthly expenses times 12 times 25. 2. Figure out your savings rate. What percentage of your income are you actually saving? If it's below 20%, you have work to do. 3. Open a brokerage account this week if you don't have one. Vanguard, Fidelity, Schwab, it doesn't matter. Just start. 5 years is both a short time and a long time. It's long enough to completely transform your financial life and short enough that you'll remember every step of the journey. The question isn't whether it's possible. The question is, are you going to do it? If you want more videos on building wealth, escaping the 9-to-5, and investing smarter, subscribe and hit the bell. I drop videos every week that are designed to help real people, not trust fund kids, build real financial freedom. See you in the next one.